One would presume, with a name like Hypership still out of control, that there was a previous Hypership out of control. And one would be correct. This is in fact the follow-up to 2010's indie release, whose name I just spoke, and concerns itself with a hypership in bad need of repair. Its space brakes are non-functional, its accelerator is stuck, and it's just entered a field of asteroids, strange constructions, and coins. Wait, what's stopping it from just turning around? Or doing donuts until it runs out of fuel? I'm confused by this whole deal. If your accelerator were stuck and you were bound by a max speed, how would the hypership be able to navigate forward and back? You should, by all rights, be stuck in one dimension, maneuvering only left or right. But even then, you move in those directions at angles to your forward momentum rather than arcs. The thrust vectors just don't work like, oh god, I've gone cross-eyed again. Okay, taking off my physicist hat and suspending my disbelief, the gist of the game is this. It's your typical space shooter where you slalom through asteroids, space mines, walls, huge asteroids, dark matter, and whatnot, all while constantly accelerating until you hit a max speed of, well, it really doesn't matter what the number is because even that continues to increase with each passing wave. And that's just normal mode. Your only chance to survive and make your time is to shoot, slalom, or otherwise finagle your way around the various crap that appears to annihilate you into a fine mist of space dust. As such, there's a bevy of power-ups strewn throughout the galaxy, from screen-clearing bombs to slowdowns to speed-ups to coins. Yeah, it's like Super Mario Galaxy, if that were a thing. Collect coins for points, or compete in a separate challenge where those are your fuel and lifeblood. It seems easier, doesn't it, having infinite lives but needing coins to survive? Unfortunately, your speed is reset on death, and it can take a little while to get back up to sufficient speed where your progress in collecting them is greater than the rate at which you burn them. I can just see some toad shoveling coins into a furnace, trying desperately to keep up and not let the ship explode. For that matter, how would he even get the coins inside the ship? Maybe if the ship were going fast enough, it would create some manner of air bubble if the vessel were ladle-shaped, so he could get the coins while not dying in the void of space, and my eyes again! That's it, they're stuck like that. I guess I'm gonna have to do the rest of this without focus, which shouldn't be too much of a shock. Hey, there's support for up to 4 players! There's a series of awardments that make you feel like you've actually done something. But since this is an indie game, you don't actually get increases to your gamer score. Oh, and a hardcore mode where the concept of a max speed is abolished. Man, my head hurts, so I'll wrap this up. If you want all the fun and excitement of an old school space shooter with a little more of a tongue-in-cheek vibe, and you wish that said games didn't stick you at a low, unchanging rate of speed, then you should probably check out Hypership Out of Control. If, on the other hand, you're the kind who's likely to be kept up nights by the physical conundrum presented herein, well, bring eye drops and aspirin.
Ha ha ha.